Kenyan forces battling the Shabaab in the central sector have killed 14 militants after a fierce gun battle. According to the central sector commander, Lieutenant Colonel Jeff Nyaga, more than 50 Shabaab militants attacked KDF soldiers in Singo town last evening, prompting a fierce exchange between the two sides. During the battle, several other members of the terror group escaped with injuries. None of the KDF soldiers was injured. Meanwhile, the Russian government has expressed its support for Kenya's efforts to stabilize Somalia. At a meeting with President Mwai Kibaki, visiting Russian Special Representative to Africa, Mikhail Majilov, asked the United Nations Security Council to fast-track the integration of Kenya troops with AMISOM, as recommended by the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD, and the African Union. During the meeting attended by Foreign Affairs Minister Moses Wetangula, Acting Head of Public Service and Secretary to the Cabinet Francis Kimemia, and the Director of Europe and Commonwealth Division at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs Ambassador Lazarus Amayo, Kibaki urged Russia to collaborate in efforts to prospect for oil, which will in turn boost other energy sources in the country. And from the corridors of justice, the High Court has upheld the conviction of 3 people who had been sentenced to life for attacking and robbing Professor Ngugi wa Thiong'o and his wife Njeri in 2004. Richard Maete, Elias Wanjala, and Peter Mulati had appealed the decision by Senior Principal Magistrate Julie Oseko on grounds that the magistrate erred in her judgment. They will now serve life sentences after the president commuted their death sentences to life imprisonment. Meanwhile, former Tourism Permanent Secretary Rebecca Nabutola has defended herself against claims that she was involved in the misuse of 8.9 million shillings granted to the Kenya Tourism Board for promotion of tourism activities in 2007. Nabutola, who was testifying during her defense hearing, said the Ministry of Tourism was not at all involved in the disbursement of the money to KTB, since the funds were directly sent to the parastatal. Charity Waweru, Citizen Live at 9.